What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Sooner softball gets another run rule against Houston tonight, 10-2, with Nicole May pitching very, very well outside of the maybe longest ball hit at Love's Field. It was a blast by Houston, but OU wins 10-2 at Love's Field. Another chilly night, but the Sooners are pretty hot there at the plate and in the field, really. And little different lineup with some out like Sydney Sanders, Jada Coleman, but the Sooners get it done in run rule fashion, 10-2, guys.
Yeah, I didn't think I would see a game where Jada Coleman's not starting. Been a long time since that's happened, so that was odd to see. And yeah, that home run hit by Roland, nearly out of the park. It went to the fence at Love's Field. Don't know if there's one that's been hit farther, but yeah, Nicole May, great outing from her tonight. Perfect game through 3 innings. Finished 4 1/3. 2 runs allowed, 4 strikeouts, only 1 walk issued. So a good bounce back outing for her. And yeah, Sooners bats just putting runs up on the board against a Houston team that doesn't have a good pitching staff whatsoever.
Yeah, and they did put a lot of runs up. We figured that. I think this whole series they're going to put a lot of runs up, just like you said with the staff. I I think May pitched good. Here's the thing: I'd like to see May go out there and pitch a complete game shutout. That's what Maxwell's kind of been doing like every outing, right? And even Deal threw a no hitter last time. I know Houston's a little bit better at the plate, but I would love for Maxwell maybe your next start to get out there just a dominant performance and not allow a home run and just kind of just coast and dominate. It's a little hard because you're up 8-0 or whatever it was, 8-2. I don't remember.
It was 10-0.
10-0, whatever. So it's a little different than a close game. But anyway, I'll say this: the play Avery Hodge made early on was one of the best plays of the year from Oklahoma. I mean, that play to get that girl at first, unbelievable.
Well, there was that play. There was the double play they turned, which was great. You had the core double play at the end that would have been just unbelievable. When I saw it, I was out near Gasso's garden. It looked like she trapped the thing. But that's the view I got. Didn't get a replay on the Love's Field screen there. But listen, overall, what I would take, it was nice to see Nicole May getting some strikeouts again. She had the rise ball going pretty good. I agree with you, Jay. Second time to the lineup, third time or whatever, they got that one blast there. I'd like to see her go the distance. Now, I will say this. 2 games against Houston, you've allowed 2 runs. That's really good from the pitching staff because this team can hit the ball. That's one thing I'll say. The second thing that kind of stands out for the series, guys, OU has scored now, 18 runs in 2 games, 1 home run. So what you're seeing is OU's actually putting some things together gap-wise, base hit-wise. Look, Avery Hodge hit that Oppo hit. I'm liking what I'm seeing. They're getting a lot of they're just putting the bat on the ball and spraying it around the field. They're not hitting a lot of long balls. That's a little different than what they've done earlier in the year.
Yeah, 2 triples tonight from Melina, one from Melina Torres, one from Cassidy Pickering down the first base line, legging out triples there. And yeah, no long balls. Oklahoma also got a few base runners gifted by errors, 2 errors for Houston, just sloppy play for them. Also, free passes, walks. They walked 5 times in game 2 of the series. So, yeah, no long balls. It's a rare sight to see at Love's Field because, the wind was blowing out a little bit.
Yeah, Pickering had a great game, double, triple. And Jeremy, you kind of mentioned it with the no home runs, 1 home run in 2 games. It's kind of like the old adage they're saying, you say, keep the line moving. That's kind of what they're doing. They're keeping the line moving with hits. And it's working right now to score 10 runs and not have a home run. That's pretty good. So that means you're getting a lot of balls in play and you're getting on base. So love to see it. And I got to ask this question. You guys went to the football scrimmage and then you headed over to the softball field. This was both your first game experience at Love's Field. Just give us your overall thoughts.
Hey, I'm going to say this, and this was just kind of a last-minute decision. Actually, not kind of. It was an absolute last-minute decision. Love's Field is beautiful. The standing room only. I mean, we were right out there by Gasso's Garden, had a perfect view to home plate, and the environment. One, it is an absolutely beautiful ballpark. Two, the crowd is unbelievable. I mean, Nicole May exits. You got the players down the third base line, the fans on the third base line chanting May, May, May. She comes out for a curtain call. They do the same thing when they're reviewing the Hannah Core catch. They're saying Hannah, Hannah. Just the environment, man. It's really electric for that atmosphere. And the people are great. OU fans are great, but it was top notch at Love Stadium, Love's Field tonight.
Yeah, I don't imagine that there could be a better softball facility than Love's Field. Everyone needs to make it out there at least once. Not a bad seat now, standing room. And you can be down the first base line, third base line, in the outfield, really stand anywhere. And I mean, you're seeing the game perfectly. Just state-of-the-art facilities, very deserving for Oklahoma, for Patty Gasso and the dynasty that they've built. So really cool to be able to get to experience it in person tonight.
Yeah, and it's great timing because right now you're in the Big 12, and let's just admit it. Other than Texas and OSU, a lot of these series, they're okay at home. But next year, when you're going to have some of these teams coming in from the SEC, it's going to be rocking for sure. I mean, it already is, right? But when you have some of these other teams coming in from the SEC, it's going to be great. Guys, Game 3 of the series coming up. Kirsten Deal, right? Got to be, I would think.
You'd have to imagine.
Coming off the no-hitter, what do you expect to see? I expect a lot more runs, about 8 or 10 runs. I'd be surprised that they didn't do that again against this staff. And I expect Dill to pitch a great gem.
Yeah, look, I think Dill's clearly going to get the start. And you go back to the BYU series and how they're looking now. I know it's Houston, but Houston can hit the ball. I think Rocha and company have nailed some things down, and this staff is putting some things together. TU's not a shabby team. Houston can hit the ball well, have a few over. Well, I think their team average is over 300 and something. So
it was 311 entering the series. So
right, and it's going down because the Sooner staff is shutting him down. But yeah, I expect Dill to play, get the start in the circle, and I expect the Sooners maybe to hit a few more out of the park tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I expect. But yeah, great atmosphere there at Love's Field.
Yeah, Kirsten Deal, you mentioned it, coming off no-hitter against Tulsa, team that split against Oklahoma State, nearly swept that series, beat Iowa State, really good team, the team that I think they're going to be seeing in a regional somewhere. Maybe they make it out of it to a super regional. I think Tulsa's a very underrated team, so would like to see Kirsten Deal get a Game 3 start. You didn't see her in the weekend rotation. Now it's been, 2 weekends in a row without Deal starting a Big 12 series game. So I would like to see that streak ended and, yeah, going against a team that they can hit the ball. And Oklahoma's limited them so far to 2 runs, and would have to imagine Deal's able to keep that standard up for Rocha and the pitching staff.
Yeah, Sooners get the W tonight in run rule fashion as they do so often, 10-2, with Nicole May getting the win and another great performance across the board. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game. Thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. Appreciate it. Till next time. Boomer.
Sooner.